I'm going to run a test of the mic here. In the blink of an eye, by the snap of your fingers, with the flip of a switch, we want it now. Information not in minutes, but in megabytes per second. We expect instant messages and rapid communication. The same is expected when it comes to electricity. We want electricity provided without interruption and on demand. This has not always been the case. Rural electrification was not built overnight. The sources of electrical generation have been strategically planned, and rural electric cooperatives believe in energizing our communities and empowering its members. Infrastructure is the backbone of economic growth. In the 1930s, 90% of rural homes were without electricity. Fellow Nebraskan Senator George W. Norris was instrumental in bringing about change. Norris was a prime Senate supporter of the 1936 Rural Electrification Act, which brought electrical service to underserved rural areas across the United States. It is necessary that a liberty-loving, intelligent, educated people be ever watchful and carefully guard their rights and liberties, said Norris. Given his belief in public power, no privately owned utilities have operated in Nebraska since the late 1940s. My grandfather tells the story of when the RDA brought electricity for the first time in 1949 to the farm I now live on. The electrician who's preparing the home and barn for the arrival of electricity was staying in my grandpa's bedroom. He awoke him late one night to announce the completion of the line, and so excited, my grandpa pulled the string of the single bulb hanging from the ceiling, and soon the whole house was awakened to the squeals of excitement. Kerosene lamps and milking cows by hand were soon to be things of the past. While providing electricity to rural homes was revolutionary, rural electric associations continue to invest in infrastructure growth. Public power districts and rural electric cooperatives are not just maintaining the service built over 70 years ago, but they're prioritizing projects like rural broadband to families and businesses. My district, North Central Public Power, has built over 30 miles of distribution line and added 216 center pivot irrigation systems over the last 5 years. 7 of those pivots belong to my family. We realize cost savings, less maintenance, and conserve more water. Through online apps, irrigation can now be turned on and off through your phone. As farmers, we are feeding America, and our electric system is helping us do it more efficiently. Expanding electrical services, however, means a reliable grid is essential. Do you remember February 2021? Many people were cold and sitting in the dark. More than 4.5 million homes and businesses in Texas faced rolling blackouts due to a winter storm taxing electrical grids. Until then, I hadn't given much thought, like most of the public, to how the grid constantly balances the supply and demand for energy. I just knew that when I flipped the switch, I expected light. During Nebraska's Youth Energy Tour, I had the opportunity to tour Gerald Gentleman, Nebraska's largest electric generating facility, totally coal-fired. I expected to see black smoke and to be dusted with coal following the tour. I couldn't have been more wrong. The steps taken to protect the air and water from pollution are second to none. Low sulfur coal is used, and the water temperature is regulated to protect habitats. A small amount of steam is the only evidence of the incredible activity inside the giant building. Annual output is equivalent to 800,000 wind turbines spinning constantly, and during February, Nebraska was selling power to help save the grid. Utilizing renewable resources and transitioning to a lower carbon grid is a noble goal. Wind turbines and solar farms provide diversification to the generation portfolio. However, having the opportunity to tour Gerald Gentleman removed many myths and helped me realize coal generation has its place. NREA CEO Jim Matheson stated, with demand for power sharply increasing, always available generation, nuclear, natural gas, or coal, must remain essential elements of generation to ensure a reliable and affordable electrical supply. Public power districts and rural electric cooperatives believe in informed and engaged citizens. Educating our youth is one of those ways. How many of you have ever been stuck on a zip line? During energy camp while zip lining, I became stuck 20 feet in the air. My retrieval did not happen with the flip of a switch. 30 minutes later, my legs were numb, and I had no interest in any more camps. However, I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to see Washington, D.C. for the first time, and I didn't see zip lining on the schedule. I expected to be inspired by the Capitol building. Being the son of a farmer, I looked forward to walking the grounds of Mount Vernon. But it was standing at Arlington Cemetery where I experienced the unexpected. Looking over the rows and rows of marble headstones, I felt the pit in my stomach move to a lump in my throat. Those headstones represented a soldier, possibly my age, a son, a daughter, a brother, a sister, a comrade, a hero. Their sacrifice inspired me to want to do more, to take a stand and be a voice on issues that matter. The NRECA realizes that impact can't be made through a history book or a documentary. I want to thank North Central Public Power, James Dukeshire and the Nebraska Rural Electric Association, and the NRECA for the opportunity to attend Youth Tour. You see, I know firsthand the value of growing electric utility. I've witnessed the strategically planned generation to provide Nebraskans with reliable electricity, but it is a youth tour where I experienced the effects of empowering the next generation. In the blink of an eye, the light came on, and I was forever changed. Thank you.